hell, if we've been honest, maybe even years, on how I want to be remembered. I feel like no one knows the real me, like the real Shy. Some days I don't know what I want to do or even what I want to wear, but I do know who I am, and you will too. I have story times for days that taught me so many life lessons, and ain't no telling what you'll see on a weekend vlog, child. Welcome to my channel. What's up, y'all? It's me, Shy, and I came back today, and I was hoping to tell you guys a little, maybe story time. I do not do these story times like this. It's very rare that you will catch me telling a story because my tongue just be tonguing. Like, I get tongue tied trying to tell a story. I be trying to go too fast, but here's the story. So the title of this story will be, he invited me to his girlfriend's birthday party. Yes, that happened to me in real life. You know, I've been thinking about telling this story for a minute. I wanted to tell this story probably about like 2 years ago, but I was all like, do I have enough info? But I think I have enough info for a real quick story time. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna give people names. Hopefully I remember the names. Somebody, I'm not gonna get too in detail of these people, just for the simple fact that it can get messy real fast. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's say I had this friend, and this story might be a little all over the place, but just follow. This story is not just about this guy inviting me to his girlfriend party, where it's all gonna lead up to how I got invited to this guy's girlfriend party. So I had this friend, I'm gonna name her Ashley. Me and Ashley, we were cool or whatever. One day she was at my house. It was a day after like a long weekend of partying, and we decided to go over this guy, I'm gonna name him Bob. We decided to go over Bob's house, and at the time I was talking to Bob's friend, and we're gonna call Bob's friend Frank. And Frank was over there. Bob and Frank, they were getting ready to go on a trip. And me and Frank, we've been talking for a good little minute. Like, we've been going strong. Like, we was talking, like almost like, you know how like that in denial relationship talk, like we was in a little situationship. So I was all like, okay, let's go to Bob's house before him and Frank go out of town. So we went to Bob's house. We was drinking, just really chilling. Like, I think it was some other people over there too at one point. So we were just vibing, having a whole vibe, you know. So like I said, we were drinking, y'all. At this time I was probably 21, 22. I want to say 22. I want to say 22 at the oldest, but more than likely I was like 21, like young. Okay, I am 27 years old now. I'm so much older. I'm so much brighter. I don't do things like this no more. Okay, so please do not judge me for my past. So we get over there. Well, we've been over there. I told y'all it was probably other people over there. So we've been drinking, and Bob and Frank, they decided to get some late night haircuts. I don't know what barbershop was open late, but they went to go get some haircuts, and we decided to stay back. So it's just me and her at Bob's house. So they had their bags packed and stuff, like slick, like by the door, and she was all like, and I was just telling her like how Frank's been acting funny, like, and I don't like how him and Bob are going out of town. So Bob and Frank, they were actually going to, like, have y'all ever heard of Orange Crush? It was something like that, but it wasn't in Savannah, Georgia. It was like another Orange Crush is where the young college kids go get lit, have fun, and just be acting wild. Okay. They were going to an event like that. I can't think of the actual event, but for comparison, you can say they were going to Orange Crush. So let's just say they were going to Orange Crush. So they were going to Orange Crush, and I was just like, I can't believe he about to go to Orange Crush and be around all these. And yeah, and like, we supposed to be something. We thought he was supposed to be my man, like, and you just gonna leave and go out there, like, what the hell? So she was like, what did I name her? I think I named her Ashley, right? Oh, I hope I named her Ashley. Ashley. Okay, her name Ashley. If it wasn't Ashley before, it's Ashley now. Her name is Ashley. Okay. So Ashley was all like, anytime Ashley starts to think, like, anytime she starts to think, it could be a good or bad thing. So Ashley sits back. She's like, you don't trust him. His bag is right there. If he planned on doing something when he got an Orange Crush, we would know by going through his bag. And I was just like, girl, you is smart. Yeah, a little 21 shy agreed to that. Like, that's total, like, invading his privacy. Like, who does stuff like that? And that wasn't even my boyfriend. I mean, we were talking. He was like my boyfriend in my head, but that wasn't even my man. And I wouldn't even do nothing like that today. Like, that's what's so crazy, right? So I'm just like, yeah, girl, let's go through his bag. And we were drunk as hell, y'all. I went through that man's bag. I went through his bag. And guess what I seen in his bag? Guess what I seen in his bag? I seen condoms. So I'm just like, oh my God. He's about to go out to Orange Crush and cheat on me. Like, it's planned in his head. It's planned in his head already. Like, I knew my suspicions were right. Like, oh my God, he's about to go, like, go cheat on me. Even though that's not my man, but he's about to go cheat on me. Like, what the hell? So Bob and Frank get back, and y'all, you know, when you don't found something out and you don't want to, because I went through his bag. So how do I supposed to be like, yeah, I just sit here with your man. I see these donuts, like, what's going on? I couldn't do that. I cannot do that because I would be so crazy. So they got back and I'm just quiet. He's talking to me. I'm just like, yeah. I'm being so dry with him. And he's just like, you're acting kind of funny, child. Like, what's up? And I'm just like, nothing. I'm just tired, you know. So the next day, y'all remember Snapchat. So the next day, I get on Snapchat and I'm just like blowing Snap up. Like, I'm posting all kind of cryptic messages. I'm all like, yeah, you can't trust nobody. I was all like, I can't wait till I find me a real man. Like, I was going in on Snapchat to the point he like called me and he was all like, yo, what's up with you? Like, why is you posting stuff like that on Snapchat? So I just told him, I said, why you got condoms in your bag? And he said, you went through my bag? I was all like, yep. I just told him the truth because, like, if you know me, like, I really can't hold back. Like, I can't lie. Like, I'm not a good, well, I won't say I'm not a good liar, but, like, if I like you or whatever, or, you know, if you mean something to me, I'm not going to just keep sitting and lying to your face. So I told him, and he was all like, yo, like I can't even talk to you no more for that. Yeah, I was so heartbroken. But then I was just like, he had condoms in his bag, so he was trying to go do what he wanted to do anyway, and probably was doing what he wanted to do anyway. So I was just like, wow, I really felt like I got broken up with. And oh, my voice is cracking. I'm doing all this talking, child. So yeah, that's what happened. I was talking to little booze on the side too, so I wasn't doing, you know how you just be talking to people. So this one guy, so all right, we're in like day 3, so the next day or whatever. So the next weekend, oh, I hope this don't sound confusing, because I'm good at making a story sound confusing. Ooh, child. So we're gonna make this real quick and simple. So Ashley, I text Ashley because I was talking to this one boy, and it was supposed to be a party, like a little reunion at Cascade, like with, you know, like people that you used to hang out with at high school, or, you know, from all over Atlanta, the metro Atlanta area. Like a whole bunch of high schools was gonna be at Cascade that night. And this boy told me about it, and me and him was kind of, you know, kicking in. We was kind of cool or whatever. So he don't need no name. So we went out there, and Cascade got shut down. I don't know if they was fighting, shooting out there. He wasn't hitting on nothing. So I didn't even tell y'all this part. So Bob had this other friend. So, you know, Bob friend Frank, who I talked to. So Bob had this other friend named, I'm gonna call him Tom. So Bob had another friend named Tom. And me and Tom, we would talk on and off. Like, he would definitely be like my backup talk to person. Like, when I ain't got nobody else to talk to, when I ain't got nobody else to text, I talk to Tom or whatever. So I remember Tom telling me to come through to this party. Like, me and Tom, like, Tom used to pull up on me, and we just like kick it on the porch. Like, we was cool. And, you know, he used to express that he liked me. Tom, he was single, and Tom, he, you know, we was just real cool, and we were in and out. Like, we used to talk like on and off, if you get what I'm saying. Hopefully this is not sounding confusing again. So many people in this story, and it makes it hard. But anyways, so Tom, I picked up, because Tom, he had told me about this party that's supposed to be happening downtown. And I thought about it when Cascade got shut down, you know, the whole Cascade party. I thought about it. I was like, dang, where else could we go tonight? So I was like, oh yeah, Tom told me about this party. So I called Tom, or I text Tom. I was all like, hey, can you send me the address to the party? Because he was still hitting me up. He was like, y'all gonna come to the party tonight? I was all like, yeah. I just thought it was a regular party. Little did I know, child. So I'm all like, yeah, we're gonna pull up. He was like, good, because I really want to see you tonight. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull up. So Bob and Frank was gonna be at this party, because Bob and Frank are mutual friends with Tom. You know, people, I won't say, okay, Frank and Tom wasn't close though. Okay, Frank is the guy I used to talk to. Tom is the guy that I kind of used to talk to on and on. They were mutual friends of Bob's. Oh, I hope I'm not telling too much, child. Hopefully these folks I don't even think they be watching my stuff, so oh well. So like they were cordial, but they weren't friends. But I knew that, you know, they all hung around the same circle of friends. So I knew that, you know, it was a possibility that I was gonna see Frank there. So I was all like, I was really like, yeah, because I kind of want to see Frank. I know Frank gonna be there. You know, even though he just broke my heart. Ooh, he just broke my heart the other day. So child, I went to the so we went to the party, and I'm looking around. I text Tom, I'm like, hey, I pulled up. He was like, okay. He was like, okay, come inside. It's a lot of people. It's people outside. It was like a apartment, a studio apartment that somebody like Airbnb. It was really nice. It had a rooftop and everything, I think. But like the inside was so nice. But we get into the party, and I'm starting looking around. I'm like, Ashley, why is it saying happy birthday everywhere? I just thought it was a party. So it was somebody's birthday party. So, and I'm noticing you know, it's this one girl, she's dressed really cute, really nice, she's lit, turning up, and everybody coming in, you know, telling her happy birthday. And I'm just like, oh, it's this girl's birthday. I don't know her. I feel weird now because I'm at this birthday party, but I don't really know the girl. I was invited though, but it's kind of weird. But I know some of the people that's there, so I guess it's not that weird, because you know, people invite people to other parties. So I was just like, okay, it's this girl's birthday. So I see Tom see, like, me and Tom, we like lock eyes. He was all the way across the room. He was standing right by the birthday girl, and we kind of lock eyes. And when he seen me, he came over and he gave me a hug, and he was all like, oh, I'm so happy you here, da da da. And he was all like, do y'all want something to drink, da 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 da. Got us something to drink. And then as I just feel eyes burning through my skin, and I look, and it's like these group of females are just staring me down. And I'm just like, why are they looking at, including the birthday girl? I'm all like, why are they looking at me like, or us like this? Like, you know, like we were just invited to this party or whatever. So they sung happy birthday to the girl or whatever. And you know, I see Tom, like, you know, like a little close to the girl, a little too close to the girl. And I'm a little confused. I'm all like, why are y'all so close? And it just all starts to click. I'm all like, this is Tom's this is Tom's itch. I said itch. This is Tom's itch. Oh, like, I know Tom did not just invite me to his. I said, bro, my life cannot get any worse. That's why that girl is staring at me like this, bro. And her friends, why they finna jump us? Cause they like, why are these girls? Who are these girls that just randomly pull up to the party? But I've seen the girl before, you know, like at other parties, but I never knew who she was. I've seen her before though. Yeah, I have. But you know, like in that friend group, you always see the same people. You know how it be. So I didn't think nothing of it. But yeah, later found out. I'm not going to expose, you know, really how I found out that was Tom's girl. But that was Tom's girl. Matter of fact.
Alright, y'all, so I'm pausing to let y'all know what Tom's reaction was to me confronting him about having a girlfriend. He denied, which they all do. Kept denying, and probably to this day he was still deny. So that really didn't go nowhere. But yeah,
never mind, I ain't gonna even say that part. So yeah. So the story is not over though. I seen who, I almost said his name. You know, I seen the man that just broke my heart, Frank. He was over there in one corner. He didn't really look like he was enjoying his time. Like, yeah, it was just like the vibes were like so off. It was so awkward. And I seen him walk outside. And you know, again, I'm drunk. I'm a little tipsy. So I see him walk outside. So I was all like, you know, maybe I should go outside and talk to Frank. Bad idea. So what I do, I see him walk outside. So I walked right behind him. And I'm just like, yeah, Frank, I feel like we should talk about it. He was all like, y'all, I've never seen this man this mad at me. Like, I really thought this boy adored me. Yeah, like, I don't know what I was thinking though. Like, why would I go through this man bad? But yeah, he went off on me. Like, and it was people outside. I was so embarrassed. He was all like, why would you do that? Da, 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 da. Like, he was like, in my bed. My friend at the time, Ashley, she was all like, don't talk to her like that. You know how best friends be like, because at the time she was my best friend. She was like, don't talk to her like that, da 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 da. Like, he was going in on me, and it was like one of those things, like I couldn't even get a word out. I couldn't even say I'm sorry. Like, he was going in on me in front of all the people outside, and I was just like, bro, And I started crying. And then I left. And then the end. And then I started, it was like, cause from where I started the story, it was like a weekend. And then where I ended the story, it was like the next weekend. It was just like a bad 2 weeks. Cause first of all, I find comes in freight bag. And then I found out that my on and off, you know, just on and off flirt buddy, I found out that he just invited me to his girlfriend's birthday party. Like, what? And like, Tom used to be on my ass. Like, he used to, what Jada say, the boys are on my body. He was on my body so bad. I did not know this man was dating this girl. And anytime you seen them two in the same building, they were never together. Like, but I started putting the two and two together, like, and then they left together, I think. Cause I think I don't know. Cause I want to say that I seen them get in the car together. Cause I think she got so lit that she couldn't even stay at her Airbnb that she rented out, and he like took her home in the car. And I was just like, bro. And it clicked. And then I think I ended up finding her Instagram. You know, being a spy and shit. And yeah, she was posting him all the time, and he never posted her. And then, like, I think like a year later, he posted her on Valentine's Day, and I was so like, bro. Yeah, so it was just a bad 2 weeks for me between Frank and Tom. And then when I told y'all I went out with this other boy at Cascade, he don't even deserve a name. Like, his vibe was just not the same vibe as Texan. So that's why I really didn't even get into that situation. So it's just like, bye. On to the next vibe. But yeah, y'all, child, I hope this story made sense. I hope y'all could follow along. I hope it was a good one. I pray. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if I need to start doing more story times. Even though I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm horrible at storytelling, because my stories just be like, it's the fact that I gotta make up names and y'all don't know who these people are. So it's a lot, baby. It's a lot. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.